What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, I want to show you with the Bitcoin chart on the 4-hourly that there's a high probability that we are going to break to the upside in the coming days and potentially retest round about $43,000. Remember, late March, we created this high at $48,000. We had a small dump and then a lower high and a massive capitulation event, as you can see, then going sideways, creating this descending wedge, which is slightly bullish. Now, by the looks of things, we are very likely going to break resistance and continue to the upside and retest the resistance from these lower highs created late March and beginning of April, potentially a bump and run scenario. Now, this bump and run scenario, we do not know if it's going to be a failed breakout or is it going to be a big breakout and successful uptrend. But what we do know potentially is that there's a likely scenario to retest the resistance in the coming days with this kind of pattern. So in this episode, make sure to stay tuned because we're also going to take a look at these major levels. I'm going to explain why we got rejected from $39,000 exactly. So make sure to stay here on the video. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Daily TA on Bitcoin crypto. I also do live streams to connect with the community. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything that I say, and if you do so, do your own research. Let's dive in here straight into the content, guys, because we have a very exciting week and I think it looks like it might be very, very bullish for Bitcoin, pumping a few $1,000s. Now, let me just zoom in here on this chart because just keeping it simple. Remember, we did reach this $48,000. It was the Gartley pattern. We had the resistance from this ascending channel, remember. Okay, let me just load this chart right over here. Okay, we had a Gartley, we have the resistance. All right, looking for those short opportunities. Now, as you can see here on this chart, we are forming this descending wedge and we have these lower highs, just like in the intro. All right, we did create that lower high and then we had a pretty aggressive drop. Now it looks like that we are going sideways slightly to the downside, creating this descending wedge, which is bullish. Now, very likely this is going to break here in the next couple of days, potentially in 24 hours, but it looks like we still have a few days that we could be inside of this descending wedge. Now, where is the target of a descending wedge breakout? Well, it is usually the top of the wedge, and the top of the wedge, all right, if we were to break out in the next couple of days, all right, as you can see, we would be hitting major resistance apart from hitting this major high of the wedge and also the lower highs, as you can see, trend line that we did create in late March and beginning of April. If we were to reach there in about 3-4 days after the breakout, we are going to start hitting some major resistance, as you can see here. Top of the wedge, major 4-hourly level, and also the lower highs. So make sure to stay cautious on this range. I am actually already longing this range, okay? I am going to ladder into some long positions. Of course, we could come to lower levels, and I'm going to explain what lower levels we do have as potential big support. Guys, if you are interested in trading, down below on Bybit, you get an insane bonus of up to $4,050 and a 0% maker fee, okay? You got 30 days free of fee if you sign up with the link down below. So zooming back here on this scenario, guys, very likely, okay, I am eyeing for this potential movement in the coming days. Very good opportunity right there, and also looking to take profits at this range. All right, definitely take most of my profits at this range, and also looking for potential short opportunities. All right, if we do pump there pretty fast in the next couple of days, looking for that potential retracement. All right, looking for some fib levels. Until that happens, all right, this is still speculation. Let's go with a bullish case scenario that could happen in the next couple of days, which is this one right over here. So as you know, the bump and run scenario, the descending wedge, and with these are the potential targets, okay? 42,500, 43K approximately. This would be the target in the next couple of days, guys. So let's take a look here at this, okay? Because what if we do not successfully break up this resistance? What if we do get a big massive rejection here at the $39,000 range again and do not break out from the resistance of this descending wedge? We're looking at the daily. If we do come back down, like I said, there is a huge weekly and daily level at 37.7k. okay, this is the daily and this is the weekly. Remember, we've been taking about a look at this range for the last few days now. We've also got the higher low support line, so there could be another leg down, a potential swing failure pattern. In my personal opinion, there's not going to be a successful breakout to the downside. I think there's just going to be a little bit of noise, a little bit of FUD, and have that last dump to the downside, creating a potential swing failure. But just in case, like I showed you, I am starting to enter a small long position here on Bitcoin. I would be ladder into this position, all right, while we drop down. Okay, so let's take a look at these major levels. Something interesting, this is the descending wedge, all right, on the 1 hourly chart, as you can see, hitting those lower highs, lower low, sorry, and the lower high resistance just got rejected. This was just early this morning, got rejected here at the 39.1, 39 point, yeah, slightly below 39.2. And you might ask yourself, okay, why did we get rejected at this range? Well, obviously, one reason why is because of the resistance here from this lower high. As you can see, hitting it to perfection, getting that rejection. But also, if we take a look at the VPSV, this is the volume profile from each day, okay? Look at this, guys. This is pretty impressive. This is a very, very strong tool, okay, for potential day trades and even scalps like I showed the other day. Look at the biggest point of control, okay, from the 25th of April, which is right over here. We have this red horizontal line, big point of control at this range. Also, right over here, this was on the 27th of April, just a few days ago. Biggest point of control right there. And if we take a look at the volume traded for the last few days traded, all right, the last 10 days without counting before the 24th of April, if we do get the VPVR, biggest point of control is exactly at that range, okay, at this level here, the 39.1k levels, where we did get that heavy rejection from this descending wedge. So we've got also this range. Look at the red horizontal line. So if I do get the VPVR out of the way, we do have that horizontal line just at that level, okay? Like I showed you, 25th, 27th, biggest point of control, where we did get one bounce here beautifully, and also reacting as resistance right now. So you could arguably discuss that this was a pretty nice scalp shorting opportunity to hit the next big point of control, which was this one right over here, as you can see, just touching that level to perfection to get some profits. And this was also a long opportunity, right? A long scalp just right there. So guys, just wanted to show you how powerful this tool is, just to get in and out of trades to make some cash, you know. So looking really, really exciting for Bitcoin in the next coming days. If I just take this level out of the way, I want to show you the bearish case scenario if we were to get heavily rejected from this lower high resistance of the descending wedge and have a big massive dump. Remember guys, we got the weekly daily level at 37.7. This could fail and come back down to the next big daily level, which is at $37,020. It is also the support of the descending wedge, and I think this could be the potential big massive volatility before we actually have a massive breakout to the upside. Okay, so I think that this scenario is still in the cards, all right, but I'm looking for that bullish case scenario. There's one slightly bearish in the immediate short term, if not the bullish one, which we break today, this major resistance, and then continue to the upside in the next coming days, or the one that actually comes back down, retests the lows here at 37.7, okay, and dipping below that range to 37k, and then having that bullish reaction. Remember, we do have that daily level at $37,020, and also major support here from these lower lows. So very exciting times. I am looking for that bullish case scenario, like I said, in the next coming days, guys. This is going to be it for this episode. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to potentially do a live stream afterwards, or maybe another daily update to see what has happened with Bitcoin, what major levels we are looking at, guys. Thank you for joining. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website if you want the latest news and technical analysis ideas. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.